Knowing that I was coming here tonight, I was thinking about Gracie Allen, who was such a great actress and comedian, and I was reminded of a scene from the Burns and Allen television show where George Burns came home and he noticed some flowers sitting on the table, and he said, "Gracie, those are beautiful. Where did you get them?" And Gracie said, "Don't you remember, George? You said if I visited Clara Bagley in the hospital, I should be sure to take her flowers. So when she wasn't looking, I did." But make no mistake, Gracie Allen was no dummy. She was that rare star of a show, playing a role and doing so brilliantly. Everyone here, including me, is probably too young to recall this, but back in the 1940 on the Burns and Allen radio show, I did some research, Gracie announced that she was running for president on the surprise party. It was a joke, of course. Imagine a woman running for president. Of course, that was 1940, and women had only won the right to vote 20 years ago. But I would bet that a leading lady like Gracie Allen did not think that the concept then was too foreign. Not even then. Of course, times have changed. We've just come off an election year in which, for the first time, a woman, Hillary Clinton, had a serious shot at becoming president. And another woman, Sarah Palin, had a fair chance of becoming vice president. That is until she ran into the first woman to solo anchor a network evening news broadcast and to lead a major network's election coverage. Like Gracie, a blonde with a big smile and a superb sense of humor, hired away from NBC, a trailblazer for women in broadcasting and brilliant at what she does. Tonight, I am very proud you have honored my friend and colleague, Katie Couric. Now, behind that famous smile is one of the most skilled interviewers in television today, and she demonstrated it in CBS News' election coverage as she showed viewers a different side of the candidates, not just where they stood, but who they were as people.
He's been in Congress for 26 years, and he is almost always sided with less regulation, not more.
He's also known as the Maverick, though, taking shots from his own party and certainly taking shots from the other party.
I'm just going to ask you one more time, not to belabor the point, specific examples in his 26 years of pushing for more regulation.
I'll try to find you some and I'll bring them to you.
For outstanding anchor, the grand award, Gracie, goes to CBS anchor and managing editor of the CBS Evening News, Katie Couric.
Hi, everyone. Thank you. You know, our goal during the presidential campaign was to provide coverage that was original and insightful. Primary and presidential questions actually got candidates to be gasp, spontaneous, unrehearsed, and revealing as we delved into the political and the personal, from global warming to infidelity. Our series, Where They Stand, closely examined the candidates' positions on issues like healthcare, the environment, and public education through the eyes of average Americans. And in a world where opinion so often passes as fact, our interview with Governor Sarah Palin was a straightforward attempt to ask important questions and, yes, follow up when necessary. I want to give a very special shout out to our executive producer, Rick Kaplan, for his unwavering support and inspiring leadership, my political producer, Jen Ewell, for her hard work and tenacity, Brian Goldsmith, who spent hours preparing with me all those Sarah Palin questions, and Sean McManus, president of CBS News and Sports, who, of course, greenlighted all of our ideas. And our political team, headed by Bob Schieffer, who is here tonight, which CNN we call the best in the galaxy. And also thank you to AWTR for this wonderful honor. I so appreciate it. Thank you so much.